G Show, Peter G Show, Peter G Show, Peter G Show. Divorced dad, single dad, divorced dad, single dad. Peter G Show.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I've been saying that a lot lately. There's a whole lot of wow going on. Sunday night. Happy Easter. For those of you who observe Passover. Palm Sunday. For some. Hi, I'm Peter. For the Eastern Orthodox. This year we're a week behind. It's complicated. Anyway, welcome to my world. For those of you who are tuning in, for those of you who are catching the rebroadcasts, Life with Peter G, right here on the official Peter G Show page of Facebook. Why Facebook, you ask? Good question. Back a long time ago, many moons ago, several years ago, I had this brainstorm because I saw so many people on Facebook. Saw so many people on Facebook talking about everything in their lives. And I said, you know, if they can put a man on the moon, why can't they put a Peter G Show on Facebook like clockwork, like a TV channel? And then a light went off in my head. I said, but you can. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. But nothing in life is easy if you want something bad enough. And everybody kept questioning me. Why are you doing it on Facebook? Why aren't you doing it on live YouTube? Why aren't you building a YouTube channel? Which we have a YouTube channel, but it's more like a storage bin for me. You know, and so I had to go against all odds and go, but I want to do this because nobody's doing it like this. And we're going to talk about this in a little while because unfortunately, my mind is spinning right now because I have a feeling I'm going to get stood up by the Easter Bunny. I hope I'm wrong. I think the Easter Bunny had one too many eggs, being that, and may not be able to make it tonight. Not sure. We're having technical difficulties reaching him. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, happy Easter for those of you who observe. It's been a screwed up Easter for many, screwed up every day for many. Life is not what we're used to, and it really shook things up a lot. It's changed a lot of ways we're doing things. Definitely changed a lot of ways we're doing things. Some things may stay forever like they are. Some things may go back to the way they were. Only time will tell. My main concern is that everybody stays safe and healthy. I don't know, I'm getting so many. And I'll get into this in a little while because I may have to start throwing. I'm going to dig deep tonight. I want to talk to the Easter Bunny. I heard the Easter Bunny binge-watched Tiger King. And I just wanted to get the Easter Bunny's view because I'm getting mixed opinions. But anyway, we're doing a lot of things differently right now and having to make do with what we got, and I'll get into that in a little bit. I forgot to also tell you that, hell or high water, whether it's 3 watching or 3 million watching, I love you all. I'm very appreciative to each and every one of you. Quite frankly, I'm very thankful because the people I have are solid, and that means a lot. Speaking of solid, I would not be here if it wasn't for my beloved Bolt Energy. Solid. Bolt Energy, Electrify your senses. I'll tell you a couple reasons why I love Bolt Energy. No preservatives. The first of its kind. There's not another energy drink out there that I can say that has no preservatives. Cleaner energy drink. These guys are workout fanatics. They love what they do, and they're really proud of what they're making now. It's enriched with vitamins and antioxidants, wow, I thought we just lost signal there for a second. That was a trip. Hello? That's a first, too, in a while. What the hell is going on here? I think we're being haunted. Oh, yeah, I think we are. So, I just lost my train of thought. It's a live show. It's okay. We can't fix things on a live show. We'll talk about that stuff, too. Poof. Bolt Energy. Go out and get Bolt Energy. If you can't find Bolt Energy, ask for it in stores. If you can't find it in the stores, go to www.drinkboltenergy. They'll tell you where you can find it. They're also all over Instagram, too. And damn it, I forgot, and I asked to have it written down, and I forgot what they're called. But if you just type in Bolt Energy, you'll find them. Because they're all over the place on Instagram and Facebooks and all that stuff. Social media. Everybody's on social media now. Everybody's going live now. Good or bad. And that's a fact. But, I tell you, I like the taste of Bolt Energy. It's not a big giant can. You don't have to drink 4 gallons of it to get pumped up. This stuff just gives you enough kick in the ass to get you going, to do what you need to be doing. So, again, go out and get you some Bolt Energy. And as always, I'm going to pop open a can. On Sundays, I specifically wait until the show to do this. Yeah, I'm going to load out a little bit. Happy Easter for those. Passover for the others. Palm Sunday for some of the others. Again, it's complicated. I'll explain it in a little while. But I need to take a sip real quick because I have a feeling that I'm going to be digging very, very deep this evening. In the meantime, don't forget, 818-259-7983. I want to use that phone number tonight. If I don't get the Easter Bunny on the line, and I have a feeling I won't be. You never know, though. I might luck out last minute. But they've been trying to reach him. They always give pre-show warm-up calls and, reach everybody and go, hey, just making sure you're alive and well and everything's going to be good. And you've got a feeling. I've got a feeling, too. Bolt Energy. Oh, yeah. Love it. Anyway. Last week, I think we had a great show last week. I really do. It's really hard to see attendance. Nothing is accurate. This is another problem with Facebook. So we can't, and this is what I'm having problems with the TV people because, some people are numbers people. Numbers don't lie. It's like, I know I have people that watch. I know I have the shyest people in the world that watch. But, the problem is that I can't tell a lot of times. You just can't tell. There's no gauging. You just put things out there, you do your best, and you say, and at least with this whole thing with me is I go out, I do my best, I stay consistent, hell or high water, and hope that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. And will make yourself present, share, so we can reach more people. And that's the whole thing. But with a lot of things, like last week, I had Dr. Sean Talbot was on last week. That guy is not boring, and he's very, very into what he's doing. And we were talking, this whole Corona-geddon thing, and people are getting bored, people are getting stressed out. They can't sit in the house, they can't sit still. I'm going crazy. I mean, I see a few, and I'm going, stop, just stop. Be a lot worse. But I don't know if a lot of people tuned in last week. I'm just not, and timing is everything too. I know everybody's busy. Believe me, I'm busy too. I can't watch half the stuff I would like to sit and watch and do. But, if you're a fan, you're a fan. And if you watch, you watch. And if you are, I hope that you share this stuff because we're reaching more and more people every week. Because just as last week, I felt we had some pretty darn good information about stress and handling stress and anxiety. I mean, Dr. Talbot, he's just freaking awesome. I love this guy. He's my Dr. Oz. And I told him, and I stick by it. When we get to television, he will be there when needed. Because he's just not boring. He brings out good stuff, and he knows how to explain it, and it doesn't put you to sleep. So I hope that you guys are watching. They go through a lot of work and effort to put out all those clips all week long, and they're only 1 minute, short segments and stuff like that. But it's because there's stuff in there that you might need to know. Or if you don't, if you pass it on, there's people in your inner circle, I promise you, that are going through a lot of things and that need this. Some people need somebody to cling on, there's somebody to listen to, or somebody that will listen to them. And that's why, again, we have the number 818-259-7983. If there's something on your chest and you want to get it off, something that's really bothering you, call us. Nobody knows who you are. As opposed to Facebook, when you put your stuff out there, everybody knows who you are because your name's attached to it. And believe me, there's a lot of people putting stuff out there. I look like, child's play compared to some of the people that just diarrhea, blah, and they're putting out some stuff that maybe they'll regret later, but, at least if you want to even do that here, you can do it. Nobody knows who you are. Anyway, I hope you guys caught last week's show. And passed it on because I know people are climbing the walls. Let's see what this is. And this is a no claim. We don't usually do this, but we'll do it. Hi, you're on with Life of Peter G. Who's this?
What up, Dad?
Hi, who's this?
You better not hang up on me. If you do, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
Wait a minute. How come? Hey! How come you're coming up no caller ID?
Have you ever heard of Star 67?
I don't answer no caller IDs.
Well, apparently you just did.
I know I did because I guess that was God telling me to. Hang on 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in network history of my show.
There's no network.
Shh. My daughter is on the phone. And how much?
Dad, yes. There's 3 people watching this.
No, that... See, I just got through saying how that number means nothing.
That number means F.
Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm getting my ass kicked by my daughter.
Dad, Joe Exotic has more viewers than you, and he's in jail. Tiger King is a sensation.
Yeah, if only I were Joe Exotic.
I mean, the resemblance is really uncanny. But,
so
yeah.
Okay, so what did I do to deserve this honor?
I don't know. I was kind of bored.
You were kind of bored.
I'm going a little quarantine crazy.
Who are you watching this with?
By myself.
Wow, you must be bored.
I know. I just like the rest of these people on this thing, I've stooped that low in my life.
Okay.
Yes.
So, anything else you want to say?
To all the people watching, all 3 people watching this.
Yes.
I am sorry. I don't know. If you need help, there are suicide prevention numbers. You're watching this. There's other ways to go about this.
Wow. Nothing like love and support from your inner family.
Love and support? We don't know her.
Yeah. So tonight I'm supposed to have the Easter Bunny on the phone.
Pepsi?
Shh.
My uncle.
So stop. I'm gonna hang up on you.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna hang up on you.
Mean.
Stop. No, it's not
that
mean.
That would be mean.
You're blowing the bits.
Dad, 5 people.
Listen to me. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 people in a minute.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, it's true. So I'm supposed to have the Easter Bunny on the phone, but I can't seem to reach the Easter Bunny. You know, that was going to be a big show tonight.
Do I blame him, Dad? Do I blame the Easter Bunny for not answering?
I do.
No.
They were pre-calling, for an hour, and so far no dice.
Well, they could be watching Tiger King.
Wow.
The other Joe Exotic wasn't answering.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Maybe that's what happened.
So okay, so since ladies and gentlemen, for those of you, those of you 3 or 3 million tuning in,
3.
my daughter is on the phone for the first time ever. So I don't know whether she's trying to pay me back for all those years or she's just trying to increase the ratings. But
All 3 of them.
you're right. But for some reason, she seems to think that there's a correlation between me and Joe Exotic on
I have
Tiger
a TikTok.
King.
It's at underrated Teletubby. You can go see it there. Whoever wants to go.
There, you're sounding kind of southerny. Where are you from?
I am from the South, actually.
Are you?
Go Roll Tide and the Alabamians out there.
Wow. So this
But it's underrated _ Teletubby. It's a whole thing.
it's a whole thing.
Don't be afraid to like.
Is it what you sent me today?
Yes, it is
But
what
that
I
was
sent
like
you
that was
today.
like 5 seconds.
Yeah, TikTok only gives you what, a minute?
No,
at
they give you a
max?
minute, but 5 seconds is like way less.
10 seconds.
So my
No.
daughter, since I have her on the phone, lucky me.
Do I?
Look-
Is that sarcasm?
So no. Shh. So now that I have her on the phone, we can talk about this because again, she's been talking a lot about Joe Exotic from Tiger King. Apparently, everybody's watching this Tiger King thing, and she was cracking herself up because she says we have so much in common, and I just can't see it. And then she pertained to say that it was 2 old guys trying to make it, except one's in jail, and I'm not yet.
Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Well, that's concerning.
Yes, it is concerning because some of us, some of us have other things to do.
I feel like this is becoming like Dr. Phil's show right now. Like,
How's that working for you?
Do I need to? I will
So you mean
for you right
you
now,
mean to
Dad.
tell me you have issues with your father and Joe Exotic?
They're the exact same person.
So
The only difference is one mullet was bleach blonde, the other one was dark-ish till it grayed out and got short. No offense.
what the hell is going on here? It's telling me what to do. I disagree. Wow. I just got a weird post saying that there's a problem with my show and what I'm doing with Facebook right now. That's a first.
There's many problems with your show, Dad.
That's very
Some
fun.
of which I
Yeah.
will address,
Okay,
some of which I will not.
Yes. My daughter, thinks my show is silly because it doesn't relate to a 14-year-old.
But it's about my life.
Nothing is about your life.
Very much.
And now you're going to sing on the show. Okay.
I know. I'm very talented.
Yes. Okay. So for the first time, for whatever reason, my daughter got the nerve up to make a phone call into this show on Easter Sunday.
Yes.
And I guess.
Oh yeah, happy Easter.
Thank
Either
you.
way.
Thank you. Happy Easter. Well, you get 2 Easters.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you didn't call to wish me the best. You didn't call to say, "Hey, Dad, love you. You're doing a great job." You called to kick me.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Keeps me on my toes.
Anytime, any day,
Yeah.
we can start doing this on the weekly if you'd like.
Oh no, we're busy. I don't think it's that necessary. I got plenty of others Gee, I can just see you personally for this.
Yes, I can do that personally
That's
too.
good. Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say before I have to let you go because I'm very busy here
With who?
with the rest of the show?
Oh,
Yeah, I've
That's
given you a lot of time because it's been your first call. In fact, probably way too much time. The next time, make sure you let your number be shown because I really do make it a habit. For some reason, I just answered, but we don't do all. It's got to be identifiable.
oh wow, identifiable. Well,
Yes.
This is a special occasion, so it's you know, it might not happen again.
I don't
So
know.
everyone, all three people who are listening, this is a special occasion. You guys are special people.
That's right. You're special. They're special people, and these special people will be listening to you on and on and on. Again, for those of you just tuning in, my daughter decided to call in and show bash me. and
Yeah.
that's
All five. All five.
that's love. That is love. Again, I'll explain to you how the geographical configuration works on this show, and not that it matters to you, but one day I'm going to make this public now so that way we know. When things change, remember what your girlfriend said? She says, you're going to be really sorry because your daddy's going to be famous.
Who said that?
Summer.
Autumn?
Shh. Yeah, don't you remember when you came and saw? Yeah, she said that to you. You don't remember. I do. She says, you're going to be really sorry because you were making fun of me in front of her too. Because your friends
I'm a
know.
little offended.
Because you're my daughter, and so nothing is good because I'm your dad. But people from the outside world see it in a whole different light. Look at that. They're going, I missed Anna. The people are writing. How cute. How cute. She's show bashing me. How cute.
It's very cute, Dad. You want to know why?
Yeah, no, tell me
But
why.
it's not that cute because it could be a lot more show bash than this. Trust me.
No, we don't need.
Y'all better know.
Yeah, well, I got it's called a hang up button.
That is rude.
If I want to get,
I'm offended.
bashed, I can just, be driving you to school and hear this stuff. I don't need to hear it over there.
Dad, you don't even have to drive me to school. Just call me. Just call me.
Yes, I wake up every
Over the
day.
phone.
Wake up every day and go, I should call my daughter.
Love that.
I haven't been cut down in a,
bash
I haven't been
today,
cut down in a
got
while.
humbled.
Exactly. Kids.
Dad, I keep you grounded. You're welcome.
That you do. You do keep me
It is
grounded.
that is my life's goal, to keep you grounded.
Well, that's okay because my life goal will be to cut you out of the will.
I'm on the wheel.
Oh boy. Anyway.
What a great divorce, Dad.
Yeah, worst dad ever. It's not even. You know what?
I'm
You should have
crying
called. You should have
right
called
now.
me
I'm
on.
obviously crying.
Hello. You should have
What?
a good call would have been a call like on Father's Day or something.
Did
Yeah.
You wanted me to bash you on Father's
No,
Day?
that's the point.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
oh my yeah, I know.
That would
Oh
be
boy,
rude.
I'm gonna put you on the haters list. I got a lot of haters. I do.
Who? Wait, not Melanie. No, Melanie is your super fan.
Yeah, she's a super fan. She's the mouth of the South. Wow, somebody keeps up. You've been privately watching. Why don't you just admit it?
No, you sent me that one.
Oh,
You're like, oops,
Oops,
by
oh, yeah.
accident. Dad,
Oh, yeah.
I can never unhear what I heard.
I know you did. You
There's
probably
some
your
things
ears must have
that a girl
caught
can
fire.
never unhear.
Your ears must have caught fire.
They didn't catch fire, Dad. I burned them.
Oh boy!
I cut them off and threw them away.
Oh boy! Yeah, you have no ears after hearing a clip of Melanie go off.
Oh no, Dad,
God
it was
bless
bad.
her. Go bless her.
It
Yeah,
was bad.
it was a Southern Fried Sunday. What can I say?
That was not Southern Fried. That was Southern Bonfire.
Oh yeah, I know. I just part of the plan. Anyway, okay, so that's good. But now here's the deal. I can't hog the whole show with you as much as I would love to because you're everything to me. Except for after tonight.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
For everyone who knows, I am out of the will now.
Yes.
That is okay.
that's okay. That's great. Listen,
It probably wasn't much anyways.
yeah, it probably wasn't. So I'm gonna let you go now, okay? Because
Okay.
Daddy's got to do his little show, and
Oh my gosh.
yes, and listen,
Sorry, I'm throwing up.
you just threw up in your mouth.
Yep.
Well, listen, we'll pick this up.
Daddy's got to do his little show now.
Wow.
Oh my
boy.
gosh, that was the worst thing I've heard in a long time. That was almost as bad as the whole Melanie Southern Fried Sunday segment. Oh my god.
Okay. You're killing yourself right now. You need to take a break. You can't. This is too much for one night for you.
Too much.
Yeah. Let's see. Just.
Dad, the whole premise of your show is too much.
It is. But we'll have to let the people decide. Okay.
All 5?
Yeah, 4. Okay.
I will have my own personal segment every Sunday.
Not the way you're good looking right now.
Dad, I should start up a whole YouTube channel on this.
Yeah.
We can see who gets more viewers.
I
think that's going to be an easy. easy.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so whoever is done with this, I'm going to be starting up a YouTube channel. It's going to be @_Teletubby.
Why Teletubbies?
Yeah, Dad, it was a whole thing in 7th grade. Catch up.
Sorry. It's been a while since
yeah.
I've been in 7th grade.
No. My 7th grade. Not 100 years ago.
Oh. It was 70,
Yeah.
but...
7. Well, yeah. Okay. So I will start up my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever decides to watch it, watches it.
Right.
But be prepared to be taken of all your people, Dad.
Yes, you're
No
gonna
offense.
take away my 3 million people?
I'm gonna take away all 3 of them. All 3.
Okay. Well, that's great. All right, so here's the deal. Regardless of your first time on the air here, regardless of your material you decided to whoop out, I still love you more than ever.
That's good to know.
Yes. And don't quit your day job, okay? Right now, because work on that. Work on that. If you want to bring out more of that, I told you, if you want to bring out more of that comparison to me and Tiger King stuff, then be my guest. If it's worthy of, I will gladly post it.
Just tell people to watch Tiger King, Dad. Here's the deal.
I think people watch.
They'll understand. After watching your show, they will understand.
Okay.
They will. It's not that hard to see the resemblance in the shows.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. All right. Listen, I love you more than anything.
Love you too, Dad.
yeah.
I'm gonna head out now.
Tell everybody goodbye.
No, we're not doing that.
All right. Then
I'm
I'll
gonna tell
them
all
goodbye.
4 people I say goodbye. All 4 people.
Okay. You're going to bite.
Bye,
You
all
know,
4 of you.
in a way, I'm glad that you're doing this because I'm going to hold on to this clip forever. And then I'm going
Please
to,
do.
and then I'm going to run it past you on and on and on with the I told you so's. And then,
When I told you so,
and then I'm going to bring you
I'm
back on the show to make a. I'm going to bring you back on the show to make
I'm
a.
not be dead, Dad.
I'm going to make you bring a formal, a formal apology.
Dad, when you get me to apologize for all this, I will make my own money.
It's not the point.
I'm
It's not about the money. I don't do this for the money. Can you not bang the phone, please?
What?
All right, listen. I got to keep moving. All right, I only got an hour show, and you just took up a bunch of it. All right.
I took up 16 minutes and 39 seconds of it.
Do you have the dog next to you?
Yes, I do.
I can
Both
hear. I can hear him. He's
Yeah.
yeah. Next time I'll interview the dog. Okay. He might be a little.
Dad,
more,
no offense, probably more people would watch.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. All right.
So,
we're gonna go now.
these
Okay.
$10. Okay, this was $10 for today. Thank you very much.
So that's it. You're gonna send me a bill now.
Yes.
Oh boy. All right. Listen. I love you. We'll talk about this.
Okay.
Believe me. We'll
Bye
talk
then.
about this. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye. I thought that was her stomach. Whew. All right. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, how many times do you wake up and go to work and go, "Gee, I wonder if my daughter's going to call and bash me over the air." She just gets a thrill out of this. Yeah, to some it may look like there's 4 people watching. To others, it may look like there's 400 people watching. To some, it may be 5,000 people watching. She doesn't understand that concept. And it's ironic that I was just kind of touching base with that. But again, it doesn't matter. Because if it is 4 of you, it's 4 people that I love very much for watching. She'll get that eventually. I just don't. You know, I'm really surprised. She's coming of age that she's actually watched the show, or come to. She's always threatened to call in, which as a joke, but I never thought she actually would. Now that she has called, I won't answer no more. All right, here's what I'm gonna. I haven't even touched now because that threw me off because I took the call, but which is fine. There's a lot of love going around for the week. You know, for the month and everything with all this coronavirus and people shutting down and, you know, people going out of their way, changing the way they do business, doing a lot of good stuff. And I'm very, very, I mean, it's very heartwarming. I watch the news, you know, sometimes I got to turn it off because it just repeats and repeats, but there's a lot of good stuff going on. I want you guys, you know, I'm going to believe me, this clip is going to go down in history because I don't expect her to understand. I don't. Never did. But one day... It's going to bite her in the ass. And that's okay. I like it. All's fair in love and war. But I was going to call the Easter Bunny, and I'll give it a try and see if it'll answer. And I doubt I'm going to get him. Because I just have this strange feeling that I'm screwed. And it was really good. I was looking forward to it. But let's try again. Because I really want to talk to the Easter Bunny. I really do. I doubt it. Just one of those days. You just have to take the good with the bad. And this will be the first. Because normally, you know, I have not had any no-shows ever in the year and a half that we've been doing this live thing. But it ain't working. I'll just keep on. Let me dial in some more. It's, in the meantime, 818-259-7983 is the show number. I mean, my daughter just called for the first time ever, and what do you think about, does she need an attitude adjustment? Oh, boy. Wasn't ready for that one, that's for sure. Yeah. Anybody wants to call in tonight. Tonight's one of those nights, you know, I didn't even have a plan B because I was so sure. We were lining this up and talking about it for weeks now. And we talked about it. Share. All right? Easter. I'm going to keep on trying the Easter Bunny. If I get him, I get him. If I don't, 818-259-7983. Somebody call in. You want to wish me a happy Easter? It's not Easter for me, but, oh, boy. I'm not answering again. Now she's opening the line. This is it. All right, my daughter's calling again, and we're not going to make a habit of this. Yes.
Attitude adjustment? I think not.
I'm hanging up on you. Goodbye. I love you. Oh, boy. The Brady Bunch. I honestly, and I swear on my mother, did I ever think my daughter would ever participate? Because since she was a child, she just didn't get it, and, you know, and that's fine. She'd just look at me and say, it's not my thing. But times change. You develop, the brain develops, you know, and she finally, you know, figures, you know, my stuff is harmless. It's doing some good for a lot of people. We have a little bit of fun. But now she's monitoring my shows like my mother. I love her to death, though. Right, honey? She knows. But I don't expect her to understand everything I do, because there's stuff that are age-specific. Like, she tries to tell me, she gets a lot of memes. And when we're riding home to school, driving her to school, she's constantly, like, showing me or telling me all these memes, and for the life of me, I don't think they're funny at all. But, you know, they're funny to her, and they're probably funny to her friends. But they're not, you know, I don't... But, I mean, sometimes, though, she's friggin' hilarious. Sometimes the apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. But, you know, again, she's 14. And so I congratulate you, Anna, on calling in. I didn't have to answer the phone because I was, you know, but I'm figuring if you chose to put yourself out there, I appreciate it. I'm sure there's probably at least a few couple of pieces that are pretty funny. You and your Teletubbies. But, again, I appreciate it. Especially tonight. Since I can't seem to get the Easter Bunny on the line, I'll keep dialing him. Big disappointment. Big, big, big disappointment. I wanted the Easter Bunny because I was told a few things about what the Easter Bunny's been doing this week due to the differences in the way we're running the world. And I'm really bummed because the Easter Bunny was, I had a feeling he had a few really good things to say, or interesting things to say, depending on how you look at it, on the way he's even doing business, because Easter was not Easter as it has been in the past, for anybody. And, wow. So, I was looking forward to it, so I'm going to just keep on. We'll give it every last try we can, and I'll keep on carrying on. But, again, 818-259-7983. Anybody want to add to this evening about the way life is, what we're doing, how you're doing it? It'd be much appreciated because, again, we're filling in the blanks. Once again, another off-the-cuff, unperfect show, but define perfect.
The mailbox.
Ah, boy. We'll try again in another minute, but big disappointment. Because, when am I going to get the Easter Bunny again? Next week? Next year? Maybe we'll do a makeup show. I don't know. Hey, speaking of which, shows. I've still been staying up, watching all these late shows, Stephen Colbert's and Jimmy Fallon's and all that. I'm trying to see how they're transitioning because it was, as I told you a week or two ago, I was watching by accident and they're doing their shows from home. And talk about really, really weird looking, doing their shows from home. It's really, really weird looking. They can't do their shows the way they do it, and their writers are still writing their monologues and everything as if they're talking to a live audience. It just doesn't work. I would figure, at least if they were doing that, he still has help. He's not all by himself. Just pipe in some laughter, like fake it, like all the old shows used to do. Just fake it. But they don't even do that. And it's very, very strange. You can tell they're so uncomfortable talking to dead air. As opposed to me, who does it on a weekly basis. Oh, boy. Sorry, I'm still trying to get over the fact that my daughter called in. That's a huge surprise and a huge giant step. Because she's been like, just leave me out of it. Leave me alone. I love you, but leave me alone. And, I respect that. But, I guess she's pretty pent up, too. So anything will work for her now. Even Daddy's little show. 818-259-7983. Anything anybody wants to get off their chest. I invite you to join in. Please. Yeah, so as I was watching all these late night shows this past week, again, to see how they're transitioning, if they're getting any better at what they're doing, I didn't see a whole lot of change. I mean, they're lucky because they're doing a lot of YouTube and, Skype interviews and so they're still doing pre-recorded stuff and piping it into the show, but again, I told you that I'm very fond of the James Corden show, the late show on CBS. I like their band. I like what James and the way they're producing it. I think they are really actually entertaining. They do fun stuff. They do some fun little bits, kind of like we do here. What we do here, except with a lot less people. Right, Anna? And they do some fun stuff, and I like his show. I do, and so so far this week they did not. They've been. That's right. Thank you. Love you too. So far this week they've been running reruns. They've been running reruns of The Big Show, which is they should They all should have done that. Go, you know what? Let's run them for a few weeks and see how it goes before we go resort to bare bones. I mean, they're doing this show, except a lot drier. It's very dry. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, if I drop the music out, it's very dry. That's why I like putting background music in it. We used to do it dry. There it is. Now I feel like The Late Show, talking to dead air. I don't like it. So I said, hey, bring a little music in the background, just something to fill it up. And again, Larry King did it for years. Larry King did it for years. Like, Louis from Pennsylvania, you're on. And then somebody would talk over the phone. You know, they did it, and it worked for a long time. Long time. Larry King. Suspenders. 818-259-7983. What did you think of my daughter calling in? Please, give me your opinion. I'm sure when we go over this whole thing tonight, because everything gets rerun, uploaded, and all that stuff, there's a bunch of stuff going on that I will appreciate it. I'll get to listen to it instead. Right now I'm in the moment, you know what I mean? It's a lot different because you're too busy in the moment, performing, so you can't tell. Yes, but tell me what you think. Somebody just call and say, hey, how dare her? How dare her be kicking her daddy in public? Or, I thought that was cute. I mean, I don't know. I'll decide that by tomorrow. Believe me. We'll see what happens. 818-259-7983. Really, really cool. I know it's Easter Sunday, and I know, but it's not like everybody has to go to work tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing their part, laying low, trying to deal with the current situation. I mean, I just hate seeing people get hurt. I mean, I just do, even if I don't like you. I just want everybody to maintain, try to be safe. I mean, some people are taking this a little bit too lightly. Like, I'll tell you what. If there's any of you conspiracy theory people out there, like to tell me your pitch on going, I'm really curious. I want to make a show. We'll probably do this real soon. There's a couple of people I want to get on the show, and I want them to tell their version. I've been hearing all kinds of stuff. It's the new upcoming cellular 5G that the body can't take it, and so, you know, it's going to kill certain people, but then we're going to build up, you know, our immune system to this type of waves because it happened in the 60s, and when they first, you know, I don't know, with radar, and there's all this stuff. I just don't believe the whole world can be on the same page with this evil plot. I just don't. I just don't think they could have it that together. And Bill Gates is behind developing this virus flu shot, and, you know, it's going to have all this stuff in it. And I mean, I don't like flu shots anyway. And a vaccine, let me take that back. Vaccine, there's a difference. But, you know, I'll run with it. I just really want to hear somebody, and I'm going to collect a couple of people to give their version on what's going on. It's the Democrats. They're all behind this. Call me kooky, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let's try the Easter Bunny again. This really bums me out. Can't believe we weren't able to get the Easter Bunny on the show. Actually, it does more than bum me out. It pisses me off. Because, I mean, we worked hard at this. If you can imagine that. Yeah. Unbelievable. Believe me, the repercussions will be reveling through the atmosphere by Monday morning. I guess you get what you pay for. That's for sure. Try calling him again. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you. As my daughter would say, all three of you. She needs to know how wrong she is about this. I know I have a lot of shy people, and I know I have a lot of people, but she doesn't grasp what's really happening. I'm just surprised she was watching. It's kind of scary, actually. Oh, boy. You know, if there was only 3 people watching, which there's not, it's probably 4 or 5. I'm okay with that. I really am. But that's not really what's happening, and again, I don't even worry about it anymore. I don't. I'm very happy and grateful for what's going on. I really am. There's a lot going on, and that's the thing. A lot going on. Trying that damn Easter Bunny. I'm about to give up on him. Because the show's almost over. Before you know it, it's like time to go by. But, again, I've been, maybe it was a good thing that my daughter called in tonight because everything went to hell. So it's like, pick your poison. Have nobody call in that you prepared to, that you were prepared to talk to, or pick up the phone and have your daughter show bash me. I'm sure you're all enjoying it. Believe me, when I tell you thick skin, if you can't, your kids are the worst. They're the worst critics. Nothing is ever good. But this will be a show that will be saved and put away into the vault, so that way it can be replayed at a later time and date. It's like, you remember when you said your daddy sucked? Nobody pays attention. That's okay. That's what life is all about. That's love spelled backwards. When your kids call up and just kick you in the head with love. Either way, hell or high water, every Sunday night right here on Life with Peter G Facebook Live, the uphill battle to persevere, but I will. So here's the deal. I think calling the Easter Bunny is a complete wash. I would like to get him on still because I'm curious about a few things, but we'll try to bring him back next week. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to worry about it. It is what it is. Not the first time I've had to carry this and just babble on, sister. But it won't be the last. Truly grateful for everybody who watches, pays attention, and there are a lot of you, and you know who you are, who really, really support the whole deal. And, my daughter calls on a night when it just, the ship is taking in water, and we got the pumps working at full production, but we're slowly sinking. But we will make it to port. And then we will do it again next Sunday. 818-259-7983. I know you guys, you're all just sitting there going, with your arms crossed, waiting for the next shell to fly. It's like, what's going to happen next? Well, or you're probably home watching Tiger King. And again, I can't read all your texts because there's too much going on. But if you want to call in right now before we finish up, 818-259-7983. Let the world hear what you're saying instead of texting it. Please. Oh boy, now they're looking for my daughter's stuff, right? She will be more popular than me because it's a kid thing. Us big folks are busy. Last chance, 818-259-7983. Call Peter. What'd you think about my daughter calling up? And she's so sweet. Oh, boy. All right, look. Here's the deal. again, we have a long road to go in order to, like, here's the, even though the curve with this whole coronavirus and all that, maybe it'll get better. The East Coast has it really bad. My heart goes out to the East Coast. They're really flooded. South and Florida's, Louisiana's, they're a mess too. Here in California, I mean, we got our challenges, but it's obviously we're doing a little bit something better than over there. Nobody's giving a shit over there. They need to start caring in what they're doing. People they love are dying, getting sick. Do your part. Sit your asses still. Don't be a dumbass. Remember, DBADA. Don't be a dumbass. It's part of my Peter G. Show campaign. Don't mention it. But every Sunday night, right here, from an undisclosed location in Burbank, California, I'll be doing this, whether you want to see it or not. If you don't want to see it, change, move. If you want to see it, show your love, okay? Show your love. Through the week, the repeats, reruns, all the above, you can just do it. All you have to do is just, say, hey, I'm here. Like what you're doing. But, funky night. Very funky night. I just wasn't ready. I thought we had this in the can. Yeah, thank you. But, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get, You take it, and believe it or not, something as stupid as this that will, because again, we do the rebroadcast all through the week. There's lots of things. So you can watch it then. I know Sunday night's a weird night to be doing. I got highly criticized. They're like, why are you doing your show on Sunday night? People got to get up, or it's just Sunday night. They're burned out from the weekend. I mean, I know things are a little bit different right now. I get it. But this is when we do it, and this is what we do, and I'm not changing right now. It's like, let's throw you off another step and start changing times and the way we do things and this and that. I just wanted to establish some consistency. That's important to me, consistency. So good or bad, we're there. And then, the reruns, the rebroadcasts, all that kind of stuff, all through the week on Facebook. You can go and find all these shows up on YouTube. They're all stored up there. My daughter wants to compete with me on a YouTube channel. YouTube is a storage space for me. I'm not a YouTube sensation because these shows are long. They're not 3 and 5 minute segments. So I gave up on that a long time ago. I just realized I didn't know, you just live and learn. So, yeah, she might be a lot bigger than me on there. She probably already is. But it is what it is. But one thing I can tell you is, God willing, every Sunday night right here, 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 Central, and 11:30 on the East Coast, we will be here. I will be here. Life of Peter G., the Peter G. Show, live. It's funny because we were having a talk discussing about the phones and live calling, because I really wanted this to be a call-in show. And it said the first year, because we're now into almost a year and a half of doing this live thing, the first year was not so bad. Getting some call-ins, getting some people, getting some characters. People would call in. A few bits here and there, And it was doing really well. But as I started bringing guests in, people just sat back and started watching with the guests. They just wanted to listen and watch. And now I'm trying to get people to call in, and they've lost their taste for it. Like, nobody wants to call in. And again, they'll write me during the week. Go, Peter, man, I ain't calling in. I love watching your show, but I'm not calling in. It's like, okay. So, we'll forever be changing, bringing live guests next to me. It's coming up soon in the future. Probably by spring, summer, we'll be expanding and just doing personal guests in. But, it's just complicated. It's not as easy as you think. I know everybody's going live nowadays. Since this quarantine, everybody's hitting the go live button, sink or swim, and telling you and entertaining you however they feel. But it's not easy. At least I don't think it is. It's not for everyone either. Maybe it's not for me. According to my daughter, it's not for me either. But, we'll just deal with it. Last time, 818-259-7983, and then we call it a day. An hour blows by faster than you know it. No real commercials. We don't cut the breaks. It's just a full 1 hour or more. Normally it's more. I average about a minute I mean, an hour and 7 minutes a show. And, again, we don't have any big specific rules. And it doesn't matter, and I can go 2 hours if I had to. And believe me, I've gone an hour and a half, and we've done some long shows in the past because there were some people that had something they wanted to say. But now nobody wants to say anything anymore. Besides, hey, love your show, watch your show. That was a great show, this and that, but yet they won't participate. Participation is very important. It helps the worth of the show. I mean, that somebody's, got something they want to get off their chest. The whole reason it was called Life of Peter G was because I want you to talk about life. I want you to talk about what's going on with your life. I see it every day. Another friend of mine's mama passed away today, this morning, last night. Happens every single day. Even when I talked about the show about losing your parents a few weeks ago, I mean, that's important stuff. That's really important. It means a lot to me. Not a day goes by I don't think about my parents. I talk to them all the time. It's like, what the hell? But that's love. Speaking of love, I love each and every one of you. We're going to call it a day. Happy Easter to all. Happy Passover. Next Sunday, we'll be bringing you something in this form or fashion. I'm very indecisive right now. Usually we have things planned weeks in advance, but because of the way things are going with coronavirus and the way life is going, I'm kind of changing that. So I'm going to leave it wide open right now. And again, I'd be willing to take the Easter Bunny next week. Who cares? I mean, not every day you get to talk to the Easter Bunny, right? And believe me, I'm sure it'll be worth the watch. But from everybody here at Peter G Show, I love you very much. Do your part. Please, please, please do your part. Remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together. And this too shall pass. I mean, it will. Those three sayings, phrases, I mean, they're very true, I mean, life's a bitch. It just got harder. But somehow or another, it's bringing people together. It's doing some weird stuff in a good way, even though there's a lot of tragic crap going on. And I hate it. I hate it. I really do. I'm just getting soft in my old age. But love's a real huge word for me. My life changed a lot. Even though my daughter, I want to just, choke her out right now. I don't really want to. I mean, that my life changed forever in the weirdest good way. Not that it was bad, but the day she was born, there was a whole new purpose for me. And I have, probably if it wasn't for that child being born, I probably would not be doing this show. I don't know where I'd be. I don't know what I'd be doing, but I would not. And somehow the way the cards just all fell into place through life, and many people go through life, but it changed everything in my life, and that's why I do what I do. So from, again, everybody here, Life of Peter G, the Peter G Show on Facebook every Sunday night, 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 Central, 11:30 on the East Coast. We'll see you next week. Watch all the clips during the week. Share them. Share. I'm telling you, there's people in your inner circle. The watch parties are so friggin' important. They really are. They're very important because you don't know who might need to be seeing this show because there's things that it will touch their lives with. So please do your part, okay? That's all I ask. Share. Spread the word. Let's build this. This is how we're doing it. It's not me building it. It's you building it, okay? Love you very much. We're getting ready to cut out of here. Actually, we're right on the money tonight, so. Don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been, and I'm grateful for it. It's been all a learning lesson. I hope you have too. Stay safe. Think before you do. Don't take any shit from anybody, but don't be a hard ass. Be kind. It's easier said than done sometimes, but well worth it, at least from me, all right? Love you more than anything. I'll see you later. Let's go.
Peter G Show, Peter G Show, Peter G Show, Peter G Show. Divorced dad, single